Hey Charlie, my name is Greg. I spoke to you earlier today and I told you that I have a business here in Santa Cruz helping plumbers and HVAC guys in the Bay Area find more business by looking at their websites to give you suggestions as to what you can do to get more people visiting your website that you can turn into customers. So I'm going to take a look through your website here and I'm going to give you some suggestions that you can start using tomorrow to turn this around. Maybe you're relying on Yelp, maybe you're relying on Angie's List or Home Advisor. And typically the picture I hear when people are doing that is it's a scramble or they're just not getting the leads that they need. Okay, so I'm going to take you through that. First thing I want to mention to you here, Charlie, before anything is look up here in the top left-hand corner. Your site is not secure, which means it can be taken over and redirected elsewhere and you'd lose it. So that would be really bad. All right, so a little bit of an overview here. For me, it's all about getting to the top of Google. If you get to the top of Google, Charlie, if you get into the map pack and you get into the organic results, or even just one of them, you have access to 90% of all the search volume. So it's a great place to be. I approach this problem in three ways, and I'll give you suggestions in these three areas. Number one is content. That's the words and images on your website, quality and quantity. Second is backlinks. This is Google's popularity contest, and you need as many other websites linking to your site to give it trust and power. And the third is citations, the number of times your business name, address, and phone number are mentioned anywhere on the web on a directory, Yellow Pages, Yelp, etc., etc. Okay, these three things give you authority, trust, and relevance in the eyes of Google. And they care very much that their customers using their search feature get a good experience. And only if they trust you and only if they think you're relevant will they push you up here onto the first page. So the work I do builds this for you. All right, we're going to take a look at your site again. So from a content point of view, we'll talk about quantity. That's just the number of words that are on your site. So you want to see at least 1,500 words on the home page. That's the first page that customers see when they land on you. And you want a lot of information here about your business, about your services, about the areas that you service, your process, why you are the right company for people to choose you. It needs to be engaging, because if it's not engaging, we can drive a whole bunch of business here, but they're probably going to bounce because you've got 3 seconds to capture someone's attention. I like the picture that you have here because it speaks to the actual work being done. So I'd love to see more of this. You want 1,500 words on the home page and at least 500 words per service page here in the background. Doing a quick count, so you have under 500 words throughout your whole website, Charlie, and there's a good opportunity here to do a lot more, to build this website out. That's on the quantity side of things, but the reason why that's also important is on the quality side of things. The more words you write on your page, the more Google believes that you know what you're talking about and that the answers to their customers' questions are in your site. The way that we do that is when we write your content, we make sure that we include everywhere keywords. A keyword is something like this. It describes your service in the area that you do it. This is a location-based keyword. I typed in plumber, Fresno, California. That's exactly what I would type in if I was looking for a plumber in Fresno. Other people might type in Fresno, California plumber or some variation of that, or HVAC Fresno, or HVAC or AC repair, whatever the case may be. They're also going to type in Clovis and Madeira. So you want to make sure that the keywords you choose speak to all of your services in all the areas that you cover. When I look at your website, Charlie, this is a tool that I have access to. It shows me what's going on in the back end. 2 numbers that you want to care about here. Number one, most importantly, organic traffic. So you're getting 0 organic traffic to your website every month, which means that all the business that's coming to you, I guess, is coming via Yelp or one of those that you're paying for every time and then scrambling for. The other one is the keywords. So talking about keywords, you've got 0 here. Google doesn't see any of these keywords in your website. So how do they know that when someone is searching for plumber, Fresno, California, that this site should show up? They don't know because it's not written anywhere here in a way that they've captured. Let's go ahead and look at one of your competitions. So I pulled up All Star Plumbing, and the numbers look very different. So what you can see here is, firstly, over 500 visitors to their site every month. That is a lot. You don't need that much to convert some of these customers into paying business, but they're using 500 organic keywords. Let's go ahead and have a look and see what they're using. All right, so All right, so they're doing a good job here, Charlie, of writing in the keywords that I would use. Plumber, Fresno, California. 200 people a month searching for that. Plumber, California, Fresno, California, plumber. Um, Plumber, Fresno. Plumbers, Fresno, California, right? So there's a lot of opportunity to pick up all these words. And the strategy here is to find 15 or 20 or 30 that talk to all your services and all your locations and write them into your content. Then Google knows that your page needs to show up when someone is searching for these words. Okay, we pick the words with the highest volume that are easiest to compete against. That's content. The next thing, just quickly, is backlinks. So you need as many other websites linking to your website as possible. That's Google's popularity contest, and it means that if they trust those sites that link to you, then they should trust you too by association. You've got no backlinks here, Charlie. So currently your website is an island unto itself, and it's driving, therefore, no site power, no site trust. But I'll show you what's possible. Plumber Fresno, so these guys, All Star Plumbing Fresno, have 400 plus links from almost 60 sites. So we would reach out to all these sites and more and ask them to link back to your site. We'd make sure that that was a good site to link from, that it wasn't a spammy site. And we would ask them we'd either register or we'd pay for a link back to your site. You can see here that these guys are getting over 500 traffic a month, but they haven't even got really a very powerful site. This score is 6 out of 100 for site power. So there's not much that we need to do to really ramp this up and get you some of this traffic. That's backlinks. The third thing here, Charlie, is citations. So that's quite simply the number of times your business name, address, and phone number are mentioned on directories on the web. It's a very easy strategy. Figure out all those directories that are relevant to your business, reach out to them one by one, register your business, and beat your competition by at least 200 citations. It's just a volume game, and it's easy to do. It takes a little bit of time, but it's highly effective. So there you go, Charlie. I said that I'd give you this information. What I want you to know is that all this stuff can be done straight away. Okay, if you know how to do this work, or if you have someone that does your web work, get them on this for you. Okay, if you want more help or more information, feel free to reach out to me. One thing I want you to know is that there's a lot of work here, but it's not expensive work, but it's highly effective work. And if you want that business coming in, if you want these customers finding you, and you can pick and choose the jobs that you take on, you want to be on the first page of Google. You want a highly optimized, highly sticky website that people land on and they want to engage with. So that's the kind of work that I do. But I really wish you the best of luck and hope that this is useful. I'm gonna end with one thing, just as a reminder: site not secure. Please get on that, because you don't want this site to be stolen from you. That would be bad news. All right, Charlie. I wish you all the best. Thank you.